This tunic represents Islamic culture in Pakistan by incorporating significant elements of Muslim belief and a practical response to the environment. The Pakistani environment, religion, and general culture of women influence the representation of Islamic culture on the tunic. Pakistan is generally warm climate. It consists of mostly deserts and plains, but this environment alters as one reaches the Balochistan province, which consists of mostly mountainous area. Therefore, the tunic's fabric and function revolves around its environmental surroundings, being a major part of their daily lives. It is not surprising that religion is also greatly displayed in the tunic. Between all the various colors and patterns, the Muslim religious values are clearly shown in the tunic. The tunic can be thought of as a representation of women's status in Pakistan during the 20th century. For many years in Islamic culture, men have been viewed as superior to women, and the women's rights have been limited, thus affecting the way they dress. Muslim women in the Balochistan province use both environment and cultural aspects in their daily clothing to exhibit their challenging yet proud lives.
The heavy cloth and structure of the dress was made to suit the environmental differences. The dress is not made to be worn alone, but rather with a salwar kameez set, worn by both sexes in Pakistan, which consists of long pajama-like pants, the salwar, and a long-sleeve shirt or tunic, the kameez. Clothing in Pakistan is made to suit the varying weather conditions posed by the immediate environment. Very cold winters and hot summers make up the climate of the upper highlands. Winters of the lower highlands vary extreme cold in the northern districts to the mild conditions close. The plain areas are hot in the summer, with temperatures rising as high as 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters are mild on the plains, with the temperature never falling below the freezing point. The Balochistan province, located on the eastern edge of the Iranian plateau, mostly consists of mountainous terrain. This mountainous region makes the temperature considerably lower than the average warm climate of the rest of Pakistan.
Worcester.
The dress may not be suited for 120 degrees Fahrenheit or semi-freezing conditions because of its heavy material, yet short sleeves, but it is suitable as a comfortable medium. The geography also affects the function of the dress because it has large pockets that benefit the people while hiking in the mountains.
The people in the Balochistan province spend much of their daily lives in the mountains, and they need functional clothing that will benefit them. Another aspect of environment in Pakistan is its large Muslim demographic. Pakistan consists of the second largest Muslim population in the world. Thus, the tunic holds large religious importance to Muslim values.
The women of the Balochistan province in Pakistan are Muslim, meaning they believe in one God, Allah. The Muslim religion requires a large amount of devotion to prayer and general practice. This tunic is composed of complex and elaborate embroidery. The similar embroidery is commonly used on religious draperies that hold great importance to the Muslim culture. The elaborate designs throughout the tunic are also a display of women's wealth and status in society. The more complex the design, the higher the status. Because of their religious values, women are to dress conservatively. So, considering the bold elements on the tunic, it shows that women enjoy dressing attractively, but the structure of the tunic allows them to have a balance between being attractive and following religion by dressing conservatively. Overall, how important a Muslim woman's religion is to her affects the tunic is how she wears it. Tradition also holds a large importance in Muslims' life. Several traditions are exhibited in the tunic, such as the use of traditional clothing, religious embroidery, and that women are less equal than men in society. Integrated into the embroidery is a sequence of small mirrors. These reflect the Muslims' display of religion because they are meant to reflect any evil. Therefore, the tunic portrays the Muslim women's values in religion in the Balochistan province.
The intention of Muslim dress is modesty and humility. Although there is not a specific dress code for women, the Islamic culture requires certain aspects of the appearance. The Quran calls for women to draw their coverings over their chests, as the Prophet Muhammad instructed, believing that women should cover their entire bodies except for their face and hands. This is interpreted as wearing a headdress to hide everything on their head besides their face. The Quran also encourages the clothes to be loose and thick, so that it is hard to see through, and the shape of the body is very vague. The reasoning for this style of dress is so that women are not seen simply as objects, although in Muslim culture, men do primarily make the decisions. Many everyday tunics, such as this Pakistani one, are bright, bold colors. Colors can represent many beliefs and even be a fashion statement. If one can pay for a bright, bold tunic with high-quality embroidery, then it shows that this person is quite wealthy. Another aspect of Islamic dress is that one should be proud of who they are and take pride in how they dress, not trying to be like anyone else. Bold colors and bright embroideries can distinguish one woman's style from another. However, depending on the level of religious devotion, certain women shy away from wearing bright colors and designs. These designs are very important because they show the individuality of Islamic dress, while still sticking to the standards. Although the point of Islamic dress is so that women are not viewed as objects, they still get the downside of rights within the society. An Islamic woman must accept that her husband is the head of the household. These bold colors are one of the only ways to give women their own voice, even if it might be in fashion.
Many Muslim beliefs and adaptations to the environment are displayed in this tunic. This tunic not only provides a way to respect the Quran, it is also very practical for hiking through the mountains. Worn with pants underneath, it is thick enough to block the wind and light enough for arid conditions they endure in this part of the world. As a requirement for their religion, Islamic women are expected to dress modestly while taking pride in their clothes. This tunic is traditionally fashionable way to follow the laws of the Quran and the Prophet Muhammad. The Islamic world is a patriarchal society, and women are not only expected to follow the dress code of the Quran, they are expected to dress up to society's standards of humility and modesty. Going all the way up to the neckline with a loose fit, this tunic can provide the type of look well viewed in Islamic culture. This tunic is an everyday way of showing how women found a way to respect their religion and show a personality through their clothes.